The big screen legend has spoken candidly in the past about his reticence over Luke's arc in the most recent Star Wars main saga movie, which saw him confined to Ahch-To and ultimately dying alone after projecting himself onto Crait to taunt Kylo Ren. Now, Hamill has reflected on when he signed up for the sequel trilogy, and the fact he has been involved in it far less than he expected. In a wide-ranging new interview with Den of Geek, he slammed both his own death and that of Han Solo, Harrison Ford, in 2015 as The Force Awakens. I just thought, Luke's never going to see his best friend again, he said. You look at it in a self-centered way. I said that it was a big mistake that those three people would never reunite in any way. I guess I was wrong, because nobody seems to care! I have to stipulate that I care. But it didn't really seem to affect the larger aunts. Luke, Han and Leia will never be together again, and I'll probably never get to work with Harrison again. He added, then the second thing was that they had me off. I thought, oh, okay, you should push my death off to the last one. That's what I was hoping when I came back. No cameos and a run of the trilogy contract. Did I get any of those things? Because as far as I am concerned, the end of 7 is really the beginning of 8. I got one movie. They totally hornswoggled me. Hamill also reflected on his past comments on the film, and how they fueled a narrative among some fans that he hated it. The thing is, Luke changed so much between the first trilogy and the last trilogy, he explained. I got myself into trouble. I made a vow. I said that I am not going to talk about the movies anymore, because I think it's important for the aunts to see them. My problem was, I wasn't dealing with social media back then, where you say something and it goes around the world in 24 hours! If I were to answer your questions on paper, I'd think, oh, that sounds a little strong, or, I shouldn't say this. But I have a tendency just to talk and talk and talk, and you can cherry pick. You know, I'll be reading something, and say, what moron said this? And then realize, oh, it's me. They can take selective comments you've made out of context and use it to support their argument. See, Mark hated Star Wars! Did I? Hamill has returned to film more scenes for the upcoming Star Wars Episode 9, but it's unknown if Luke will be seen as a Force ghost or in flashback. Star Wars Episode 9 is out on December 19th in the UK.